Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday. So, how are you all today? I'm looking a little tired, but that's a good thing because yesterday was amazing. So, thank you for those of you who are coming to the Evidential Medium Course. I'm so excited about that. And thank you for those of you who contacted me for appointments. So, it was just a really good Monday, but very busy, very busy. So, I hope you're all doing well on this Tuesday. The sun is out. It's supposed to be record highs today, so staying cool, taking care of ourselves is going to be really, really important today. So, Tuesday, guys, it's Tuesday. Really feeling good about Tuesday. I had a little hard time today meditating. Going to be honest with you. So when that happens, what I would say is not to, oh, look at my hair's got my shirt all wet. Oh, well. Not to let it like dissuade you or really make you feel like you're not doing something right. You know, sometimes in our human experience, because we're human, having, a spiritual experience, incarnating as a human, it can feel like, what was the point? Like I sat there for 5 to 7 minutes and like I couldn't quiet my mind. The important part is the sitting there and trying. And so just knowing that you're taking yourself out of your distraction, that you're moving away from whatever is really weighing on you, like it gives you your system a break. And so even if you can't quiet the mind, just know that by giving your system the break, that makes a big difference. It's going to help you to like take on the next tasks or do the next thing in a way that's going to be beneficial. So whereas if you hadn't taken the break, you can do things like stubbing your toe or, almost getting in that fender bender. So really making sure that you're managing your energy as you need to is really important, especially in these energies that do feel harder or denser. So just making sure that you're taking the time you need. All right, so I hope you're all doing well today. I'm going to be using the Light and Soul Oracle by Kate Spencer. One of the benefits of putting all my cards away is when I go to get them out, like I get drawn to other decks. So I'm going to have to do that more often, I think. All right, so let's see what I've got here for all of us today. The other day, somebody asked me what I was doing with my hands as we were talking. I was shuffling cards. I went back and looked at the video. I'm like, oh, I was just shuffling cards. I know you can't see it on camera. Back in the day when I had a different setup, you could actually see me shuffling. But it's the camera's much higher now, so you don't get to see the shuffling, but I do it. All right, so let's see what I've got here. Oh, and 2 popped right out. Ooh, all right, so this message is going to be good. The one card that popped out that I actually put back in and I didn't mean to at the beginning of the video, what I bent over to grab because it flew out of the deck. Just let me see if I can grab it because I feel like it's important. Especially now that I look at the other cards, I feel like it goes with it. Not that I need the card to talk about it, but visual representation and all that. Some of us are visual learners. There it is. All right. I'm still at the top, so still wanted to come out. All right. So the first one that I pulled, or that actually popped out this morning as I was talking in the intro, good morning, everyone, was the solar plexus chakra. And so what this is the solar plexus is the seat of your emotions. It's the seat of your power. It's the seat of your will, the positive ego, the will that keeps you striving for what it is you want, staying on course for your dreams and goals. But it's the seat of your personal power. And I feel like a lot of us have to kind of dig into this because the energies right now are such that we're being kind of tried to be pulled in different directions, that people want us to go in different directions, that Maybe what we're doing, maybe people around us are thinking it's too unsure or it's not safe. They want us to stay in our box that we've been in. And your solar plexus is going to be like, nope, I got to keep going in my direction. And so this is stepping in your personal power. This is about not buying into just the past, not letting past practices indicate future action. So where you've stubbed your toe in the past, where you've let yourself down in the past, that's not what this is about. This is about moving on and really only letting the nostalgia or the past kind of say, okay, that's not where I want to be, or that's not where I want to go. And so I have to stand in my power and love myself because I need to go in the direction for myself. So right now, emotions may be flowing over. You may be feeling like you are in this emotional storm where there's just a lot of energy around and you don't know how to tamper it. You don't know how to move through it. And so it's really important right now to honor whatever is flowing over and just releasing it and letting it go. So not trying to hold on to it, not trying to stop it. Just know that whatever is flowing over, it's because it's time for it to be released. So honor it. And I see what I'm feeling. I can feel what I'm feeling. Maybe I do know where this came from. Maybe I don't know where this came from, but just allowing it to be, not allowing it to pull you into any past woulda, coulda, shoulda, just allowing it to be, because it's important to get clear about the illusions and deceptions that have been around you, are around you, getting very clear about who is not being their authentic self, who's wearing a mask, whose mask has come off, whose mask needs to come off. So this is about you standing in your power as things are being revealed to you. And it's making you feel some type of way, and that's okay. Honor those feelings. Honor those feelings. And just know that when the mask comes off, it doesn't go back on. When the revelation comes, when the revealing happens, when you truly see someone for their authenticity, good, bad, ugly, just know that that is for you to see, because it is helping you to grow. And that is where you're going to bring in your positive. That's where the prosperity is going to come from. When you walk away from anything that just isn't serving you, that isn't what you thought it was, or who they presented themselves to be. Now you can get into the who am I? What do I want? What do I deserve? What can I take from this relationship or situation and move forward? That is where I grow. That is where I start to manifest my prosperity. Prosperity of relationship, prosperity in finances, prosperity in opportunities, prosperity in situations. And that is where I come into co-creating my reality with my highest self, where I meet the opportunity and the people where they are, where new people and situations come into my experience, wherever I am being shown to go. That is the way that I'm going. So for some of you, this is going to be partnership. For some of you, it's a new romance. For some of you, it's a new job. For some of you, it's just co-creating your reality with your highest self. But it's all about stepping into your power. Understanding that the seat of your emotion, your solar plexus, is always your gut, right? We call it our gut instinct. That's your solar plexus. It's always kind of indicating which way is better, where you are going to do or have better situations, better opportunities. But we have free will choice. So sometimes we go where maybe it's easier or where it's more familiar. And this is where your solar plexus is going, no, don't go that way. You've already been down that road. There's nothing new there. That's where you have to start honoring what's being revealed. So what didn't work out, why it didn't work out. It's not going to again. It's not going to change. It may change a little bit, but it's not going to change enough. And that's where you can't let the past hold you there. You can't be letting the past indicate your future. So this is about you really starting to see things for what they truly, truly, truly are. All right. Sorry, guys. I wanted a Kyle Gray angel guide. I want some advice to go with this. Because I know for some of you, these past situations that you're moving away from or that are being taken away from you, they're hard. They're maybe it's not what you saw coming. Maybe it's not what you ever thought you were going to want. But it is now the new way forward. And these energies are kind of taking you in that new way forward. And so, you let it go with light and love. You know that you take what you need from it, and then you leave what doesn't serve you. Right now, Karen, I would say yes. So, spiritual growth. That's what this is about. This is about you coming into connection with your co-creating your reality with your highest self. So your highest self coming in and saying, this no longer serves you. This is not where you belong. It's time for something new. Or now you're starting to feel, see, hear, and know your connection to your highest self in a way that's helping you move forward. It's helping you to take the steps that you need to take, to listen to your gut. So look at that third eye right there. Yeah, for many of you, that third eye activation is happening right now in these energies. Because it's all about you starting to live authentically from your knowingness, from your way forward. They bring you the way forward. They bring you alignment. They bring you what is your way. And when you're listening, when you're acting on, trusting and acting on what you're receiving, that's living in alignment. Yeah, and this is why, guys. This is why. Because you are coming into intuition and downloads. They're bringing you the information. And look at her third eye is also being highlighted on this card. So yeah, so for some of you, you're having very physical, like my third eye's itching, my forehead itches. And it's because you're coming into this third eye activation where your intuition and downloads and your spiritual growth are off the charts right now. So for many of you, you might need extra sleep. You might need extra rest. You might need extra meditating time, whether it's just sitting out in the backyard and staring at the trees, whatever it is. Do it. Do it, because that is your highest self saying we need time. We need time for you to come out of your humanness, right, and get into your spiritual senses, or just quiet your humanness so that what we're bringing you doesn't overload you in a way that again puts you in some kind of negative deficit. Whether you're that fender bender almost happens because you can't pay attention. Whether you are walking through a room and you stub your toe, or whether you do something where you make a huge flub or mistake and now you've got to go back and fix it. This is how your energy can really impact your physical life. And so not honoring it can sometimes really put yourself in a conundrum. Yeah, I think that's the message for today. So thank you for being here. If you have watched this on the replay, please #replay. I would completely appreciate that. Join your energy to the community. If you have not checked out subkit.com/guidance311, please do that. And if you're called to be in the Evidential Medium class, just those seats are going. So grab your seat. We only have just about 2 weeks to get underway with class on August 3rd. So guys, have a beautiful rest of your Tuesday. I'm sending you so much love, so many blessings, and we'll talk to you soon.